Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I cleanse and wash my hair. Let's get right into it. So right now I'm going to be starting with my Acv Wash or cleanse. I'm going to just start sprinkling baking soda all throughout my roots. I'm going to do it this way because I noticed that it's pretty difficult to crouch over a sink and try to dip my head in like a whole bucket of vinegar and baking soda. So I found out this way is a lot easier. So I'm not being super particular about getting the baking soda on every inch of my hair, but whatever the baking soda doesn't reach, I will get with the vinegar later. So now I'm beginning to separate my hair just slightly into 4 different parts so that I can more easily apply the vinegar. I'm using an applicator bottle of apple cider vinegar. It's 6 ounces of vinegar, and then I just diluted it with 2 ounces of water. As you can probably tell, I went a lot heavier with the baking soda toward the front of my hair, and this is really because that's where the majority of the product buildup takes place. So it has been a whole 2 months since my last retwist, and I plan to go another 3 months until my next, making it a total of 5 months. And I'm just excited to see all the growth that's going to take place. This is going to be really good for me to just leave my hair alone for a while. Of course, I'm going to continue to do washes throughout the weeks and the months, but I'm just not going to do any retwist. So here I'm just continuing to work the mixture, the baking soda and Acv throughout my hair and my scalp. And if you'll notice, I am using my fingertips rather than my fingernails as to avoid being too rough with my hair. So here I'm just going back in and adding a bit more baking soda to the front of my hair. As I said before, a lot of times the front of our hair, or at least my hair, is where more of the buildup can take place. And so I just continue to work this all throughout my scalp. And if you'll notice, it looks like I'm getting a pretty good workout as well. What you don't see here is that I'm going to work the vinegar down the length of my hair using the applicator bottle, but I'm just going to do it off camera. So now I'm just starting from the back of my hair and beginning to rinse the Acv and baking soda out in preparation for my wash. Depending on the length of your hair, the water can get heavy at times, so this is me just gently squeezing my locks. I am using Shea Moisture's Daily Hydration Shampoo to begin my first wash. As you may already know, the first wash doesn't always lather up the way it does the second time around. So we're just going in for the first wash. And again, I am using my fingertips rather than my fingernails. Making my way around to the back, and as you can see, as of right now, I'm just more so focusing on my roots rather than working my way down the length of my hair. So now I'm going to go ahead and give that first wash a rinse, and this is helping to move the shampoo down the length of my locks. Having this detachable shower head really comes in handy because before, when I was just using a stationary faucet or my kitchen sink, I noticed that I would still have a lot of product left in my hair at the end of each wash. So definitely invest in a detachable shower head if possible. So now I'm just going in for my second shampoo. I'm going to work my way around my roots really good again, and then I'm going to begin to work my way down the length of my locks. locks is just by putting them in the palm of my hands and then kind of like using my palms to like scrub my locks together. It kind of put me in the mind of like hand washing clothes. And again, I'm going to do the same to the other side, but just off camera. Now that I have washed both of my ends on each side, I am beginning to rinse the shampoo out. This is my final rinse. As I said before, this shower head is really a game changer, so you would definitely want to get you one of these if you don't have one already. Now, instead of a conditioner today, I am just going to use this Rosemary Rinse that I prepared last night. So sometimes I will use a conditioner, but a lot of times that can be a source of buildup, so I use that sparingly, or I will dilute it if I do use it. This time around, like I said, I'm just using this Rosemary Rinse, and it pretty much will do the same thing that the conditioner does. It allows you to lock in moisture, it stimulates growth, and it also smells really good. So I'm just going to massage that throughout my scalp and my hair. And while it can be optional to allow the Rosemary Rinse to remain in your hair, I just left mine in for 10 minutes and then decided to go ahead and rinse it out using cool water. And just a quick tip, if you're not already familiar, rinsing your hair with cool water allows your hair to keep its shine, and then in some cases it can also help your hair to be softer. Finally done with that whole wash process, y'all, and now we are good to go. So I told you all before that it's been 2 months since my last retwist, and it'll be another 3 months before my next. So now I'm just giving myself a quick length check for reference to see how much it's going to grow over the span of the next 3 months. So now it's time to go in and apply my hair oil. I'm going to be transferring this hair oil into an applicator bottle, and I'm just going to store the remainder of it in this amber glass bottle. But some of the ingredients that I used are 3 different carrier oils: black Jamaican castor oil, apricot oil, and calendula infused olive oil. And I used quite a bit of essential oils, as well as I threw in some dried herbs too. And that's the really good thing about making your own oil from home. Like, you can just pretty much do your research and you can add in whatever you like. There's so many different essential oils that can be beneficial to hair growth. So again, I use some rosemary essential oil, lemongrass, which is one of my favorite scents, tea tree, peppermint oil. These are all going to be really good for stimulating new growth. And it smells so good. So I just encourage you guys to just do your own research and then just kind of experiment and have fun and come see what you can create. I would be glad to also hear about what kind of oils you all use in your hair. So feel free to leave something in the comments below and let me know what type of oil, if it's store-bought or if you make your own. What kind of oil do you use on your locks? So I was really attentive to oiling the front of my hair, but when it gets to the back, I am going to be a lot less precise. So let's switch scenes. Y'all, it feels so good to like massage this oil into my scalp. I don't know if you can tell by the long closes of my eyes. Like, I really didn't realize I was doing this until I hit the playback button. Varying opinions locks, like down the length of your locks, but for me it works, and I just figure why have oily roots and dry ends. You said a hair flip? What? No, you don't want me to. Okay, I guess I could do a hair flip one time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next Monday. Bye.